This was our day 7 in Bali, and today was the day that we check out of this villa that we had been staying at in Ubud. We had done all the packing last night, and then we just called for our driver and left this place. It was so beautiful and we're definitely going to miss it. Our first stop was this painting school. This was very close to where we lived in our villa, and it was a Keliki art, I think it's called Keliki art painting school. This art style was so intricate and so detailed. The people here, they're trying to preserve their local Balinese art, and they had students come in to learn this art. I was totally and completely in awe of all these paintings and the details they had. The girls walked around and enjoyed some. They also got to do a little bit of painting, which they enjoyed. They didn't get to complete it though, because it's very detailed. So they took it with them and they will complete it at home. We love what Shanze did here. Our next stop was this wooden carving workshop. This place was good. You could see the wood being carved and the different kinds of wood. It was quite expensive to purchase things from here, but totally your choice. We just thought that all of these pieces were too big and nothing we could take home with us, but overall this was a good place to visit and see if you're interested in. I love these carved boxes. They were absolutely gorgeous. Finally, we headed off to this waterfall. It was called the Tegenungan waterfall. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. It had quite a few scenic spots. This is Shanzu trying to get her picture, and this is her shot. We also found this sign, which we found absolutely hilarious. The girls laughed a lot. The girls and I also shot a TikTok transition, which we're really proud of. So yeah. And then accessing the waterfall was actually fun. Just look at this bridge. It was one of the scariest things I've done. But oh well, we made it and totally worth it. And then we stopped for lunch at this restaurant. We had no idea about this. Usually we planned and researched our restaurant, but this was just a random stop by the driver. And it was so beautiful, and the menu was also really good. It was very versatile actually. There were some Indonesian dishes and some Western dishes, I guess. So Hamad, as usual, ordered Indonesian food. The girls got chicken breast, so did I, with mash and grilled vegetables. These rice fields were so gorgeous. I was in Bali for a couple of days, but I had not seen rice up close, and finally I got to see how rice grew. I knew I had never known about this, honestly. Our next stop was the Lawah temple. This translates to Bat Cave Temple. You had to cover yourself properly to enter this temple, so we all wrapped these sarongs around. The inner courtyard of the temple would not have been accessible if there was a prayer ceremony going on, but luckily there wasn't one at this time, so we could go in and visit. And this is what it was like, just a regular temple, but then once you look around, you see that there are thousands and thousands of bats inside. The funny thing is that the bats stayed inside the cave and they only came out at night. Finally, we headed to our final destination. This was our villa that we will be staying at in Sidemen. Sidemen is a small village in the east of Bali, and this place deserves a whole video on its own. So I will be sharing that today. We're just gonna enjoy this, and I'll see you tomorrow.